Well, yeah. That didn't quite go over how I thought it would.
Wait. When you...
I don't know what just happened. My computer just like froze on me.
Wait,
Oh man,
that bit.
All how I thought it would. Not at all.
That bit did not work.
No, it didn't.
Nobody could
you know
hear
what
the
did work?
music.
It's the massive fart I ripped while he was doing it.
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Before you came on, yes, I messed up on my end anyway, but before you came on, we were like, I was like, hey, when we're doing the intro, should I remove everyone from the screen except for Paige? And
thanks, asshole. I literally was like, my computer's frozen right now. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I was muted. I was like, let me restart this real quick.
That is a classic fail on my part. I blew the whole thing. I hit the wrong. I should have been hitting the button on the computer to bring up to take off the overlay, but instead I hit the button to play the intro song on my shit over here. So, hey, Star Wars shit show. Welcome to it, everybody.
Exactly. Nothing out of the ordinary here, guys. Don't worry.
Is that what we're on?
That's amazing.
Hang on, guys. What time do we go on tonight?
Hey, man.
Shut up, Dean.
I know. Dean doesn't even know what time it is in his own country.
It's like, I haven't watched the last 3 episodes. Am I supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Every 2
He's a
binger. That's why he wants to watch it all at once. So he just comes
that's
to
the
hang out.
rules.
Yeah.
A little tease, guys. If everything works out as planned, an old high school friend of mine will be on the show with us next week. She's gonna hurry up and she's not even started the Bad Batch yet. She's gonna hurry up and speed through it. But she works for Walt Disney World magazine, so I think that would be pretty fun. She obviously is into the Disney kind of stuff, so yeah. And I haven't. It'll be fun for me too because I haven't verbally spoken to this girl in probably 23, 24 years, so that should be a lot of fun. She's great, man. She was one of my best friends in my printing class in school.
Well, we'll keep it PG-13 for her because she works for Disney. So hopefully
she works for Disney and now she's not allowed to be seen with him.
I told you would too. I'm like, we'll tone it down, dude. We'll tone it down, and not, totally understandable. We don't want the mouse to come in the middle of the night and take you and your family away. So.
Mickey Mouse comes whenever he fucking wants. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, just ask Minnie. Okay, that's the kind of stuff we're gonna stay away from when she's on.
Get it all out now. Get it all out now.
That's
on this week's show. We'll be saying all the shit we can't on next week's show.
I brought show and tell.
Ooh, what is it?
Show and tell. What's up, man?
So these all arrived. These all arrived in between last time I was on and today. I have not gotten all of them yet. 2 more are still coming, but I got.
Oh,
hey!
Oh, Crosshair.
Do you have Omega? Is that one?
No, I knew you were gonna ask that.
So
do they have one for her?
They did. They put up the pre-orders for Omega while I was out of town, and they were gone by the time I was able to try and put one in.
Damn, who knew people were such big fans
She
of
sold
her?
out so quick. I should try and check and see if any more pre-orders have come up. But I have Echo and who don't I have yet? I'm missing Wrecker. Echo and Wrecker are on their way. But
Have you got the Boba Fett ship yet? The unnamed Boba Fett ship.
No, I
And to answer Manny's question, to be honest, I don't know. But as I told her when we were speaking today, I said, your level of knowledge doesn't really matter. Do you like Star Wars?
Yeah.
Cool, let's do it. So, and since
That's my
everyone's
opening line every time.
you've all seen my vintage Rancor, right?
Yeah.
Like my from the day when it came out. Yo, hold on, check this out.
Oh, everyone's got Star Wars themed goods. Well,
Like Grogu's like staring at the. There we go. Tandem Street's looking at you guys.
Oh, I don't like the way his eyes are just staring at me.
How do you think I feel when I wake up in the middle of the night? He's just like standing there like this. And I'm just like, oh, okay. My little baby. But he has literally like shark
fermented
eyes.
in metal canisters on the 13th level of Coruscant for 300
One
years.
day you're gonna think that you've woken up, and it's gonna be you're gonna still be dreaming, but you're gonna think you're gonna have woken up, and it's gonna be standing over you. It's gonna be like, I'm hungry or something. Like
Oh
that.
man, this is just starting to sound like your Loki
Eating my
theory
dog is
all
probably what
over
we're
again.
doing.
Yeah.
Paige, you got to hear Sean's Loki theory. It's absolutely savage.
All right, check this out.
But we'll talk about it
I'm all
after
caught
the
up
show.
with it, finally.
All right. Now check this out, guys. My
Okay.
mom and dad found this the other day when they were cleaning out a bunch of stuff. From 1980. It's my Empire Strikes Back booklet. I don't know where the cassette tape is, unfortunately, and probably never will. But yes,
But the sound quality on that booklet is great though.
My Star Wars Empire Strikes Back book that I had, and I read it a lot, all the time.
Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
So
Will you do a
cool.
read along and read to us right now?
Sure. After the loss of the Death Star, the evil Galactic Empire intensified its efforts to crush the Rebel Alliance. Princess Leia and her small band of freedom fighters sought out the remote ice planet of Hoth for their new secret base. From atop a shaggy...
I was wondering how long
Oh,
you'd
man.
go with the bit. I was wondering.
Oh, that's
You
amazing.
insert from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, I
It's written by
She's
Quentin
like, listen
Tarantino.
here, fuckos. Here's the story of Star Wars.
Oh my...
Sit down, let me tell you a fucking story.
Paige, have you started the book?
I haven't yet. I
Okay.
plan on probably either tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
But
I gotta
a little Mr. Sam Levine spoiled. Well, I said it was okay if he spoiled it for me. If Cliff did kill his wife or not. So
I saw that.
I
that.
do know what happens because Mr. Sam Levine told me. But
Well, you and
I
are
can't
gonna-
wait to like get to that part and read it anyways, even though I know it's
Mhm.
kind of what I figured anyways. So
Well, you're going to have to tell me off screen because I want to know.
yes, I got you.
But we're on episode 10 of Bad Batch, everybody. It's moving right along. It's still not going quite as fast as I would like it to have gone from the start, but I liked this episode. I know there's at least one person here who did not like this episode.
Okay. Let's stop saying that I didn't like the episode. I liked the episode, but when I was watching it, I was kind of like, "Oh, nothing's gonna happen in this episode."
Fair.
Like I feel like this episode felt like the most like a Clone Wars episode, where it was like this felt like a complete side story.
Yeah,
Which is fine.
it wasn't like a filler, but it kind of just felt like a filler just to be like, it was pretty much for them to just be like, all right, let's just show the Bad Batch go on a mission without
Yeah.
Omega and see what Omega does on her own without them for a hot
It
second.
I
With
still
Sid.
liked it.
I
was-
dug it, but I mean, I liked last week's episode or 2 episodes ago a lot.
Yeah.
I like the one that's coming up where Omega dies, and we don't have to worry about her stupid little
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
stuff all the time, messing everything up.
Well, I got to tell you all that I agree with none of you. This is the best episode of this series. And I'm not even trying to be contrarian. This is the best episode. This was great.
Why do
They're
you
on
think
a
it was
real
the best
mission.
episode?
They're on a real mission. They're working
They were.
together. Like we're seeing the like at full capacity. Like they're in sync. They're like it's like a war movie vibe. It's great. At the beginning, we get I really like something positive about Omega, kind of. But I really like the co-parenting dynamic that's forming with Hunter and Wrecker. Like they're kind of like, you know, handing off and taking on like kind of naturally at this point, and they kind of just naturally filled those parenting roles, which I really like. Even where they're like slightly disproving of stuff that the other one is doing, but then like doing something differently their own way to kind of like rectify the situation. I really liked all that.
It's like
And
four
then-
dads and a baby. Is that
Yeah,
it's 3 dads and a baby?
Like
Yeah.
But-
exactly.
Yeah.
And then, as a bonus, they leave Omega behind when they go on the mission. So we getting everything at full throttle this episode. And I even liked the little story that they did with her back at
I
the
did too.
thing with the game. I thought that was a really good way to kind of show, like, that she has like talent in certain areas. And I thought this episode done a lot of the stuff that they have already done in other episodes, but I thought this episode did it better. And if we could have had an episode like this, like earlier on in the season, you would all be saying the same thing I am. I just think in a vacuum, this episode is great. I really love the autumny looking planet, you know, or fall planet. That doesn't sound
I
The
good.
planet looked.
red leaves
The
on the
planet, the beautiful gold, you know, the golden tones,
Yeah.
the shadows and the
What was it
oh
called? What
man, it was a
called?
beautiful planet. We've not seen anything like that before. I loved the politics. I loved how we got the
Okay.
separatists, like the way that everyone was talking about the separatists like they were like a disease or something. They kept just calling them the separatists, like be careful, they're separatists. All of this stuff, even though what they want to do is like the right thing. They defied the empire.
Yeah.
And I love the story with the monocle man. And we actually saw a politician like make a decision to do the right thing. You
Yeah,
know,
I
but we
dug
saw him like
that
get
side
there.
a lot.
He didn't
Yeah.
just do it because it's a Disney kid show and he had to do it. We saw him go round, you know, the circle of, you know, character development before he finally said, no, I don't want to leave my people here, you know. And yeah, I thought this episode had everything you want.
Yeah.
This was better than The Mandalorian.
Oh, dude, no.
Bye.
Oh, no. I was thinking about something, though, last night. We had Jango Fett, and then we've got his son, Boba Fett, and his daughter, Omega Fett. Dude, this is a nice little family we got going on here.
Yeah.
It's the same Jango didn't last.
I've never even thought to call her Omega Fett, but oh
And
my
it
god,
sounds good, too. Boba and Omega
Those
Fett.
sound good. Yeah.
it does.
Speaking of The Mandalorian, though, this episode did remind me a lot of the Bill Burr episode in season 2 of The Mandalorian, where you had that conflict and the politics and the
That was one of my favorite
and,
episodes.
and
That's
also
why I
like
dug
the
it.
warlike action and like them jumping off the Walker thing as it's exploding and you know
Mhm.
commandeering the thing and all that classic stuff. Yeah, I really like this episode. It
Yeah.
did feel like a bit of I don't want to say like a step back, but like a side step. But I
Uh-huh.
liked it for what it was, and I
Well-
trust that it's gonna tie in by the time we get to the next couple of episodes. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
no,
it
I
will have
definitely
some
think so.
relevance.
Mhm.
The
I think so because I
I
think,
think
the game.
I think
I think liberating this planet is going to like have a positive like knockback effect on them later on. Maybe or they're going to get a favor in the pocket or something, and it's going to work out nicely by the time we get to the finale.
yeah, I think like since we just met this
Hopefully.
new like senator now, like that's gonna be like not their saving grace, but all right, now they have someone that's like good on their side that actually has power, kind of in a sense. So I think that's gonna. I hope that contributes more to the like at least the next episode. Kind of not just like drop them off and here you go. Like I kind of want to see more of that. So I mean, because I love the droid. I thought the droid was cool.
Oh yeah.
She's ballsy, but I like yeah.
Well, I was just going to ask, with there being 6 episodes left, do we think that we're going to get 2 arcs or 1 big arc?
I don't know. We have the titles of the
I
next
think we're going to
4.
get like 1 or 2 more episodes with this senator guy and these. I think we'll get like 1 or 2 more episodes of like stuff like that, and then we'll swing back in, and it'll be like a big, epic long 4 episode run or something.
Chopper.
I like
Yeah.
droid in this
Yeah.
one. I didn't hate the droid. I thought I was gonna hate this droid. I thought it was gonna be like what's the one in Solo, the L3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
L3.
was annoying as hell.
I loved L3.
I thought that droid was a bit was pretty heavy-handed in some aspects and was a bit, cartoony in the wrong ways. And this droid, I thought, really hit the balance of like useful to the plot, funny, obnoxious, but yeah, just. And the body language and like even like the animation when she comes out and then like they turn around to fire at her and she juts back into the alleyway and stuff, and it's like almost like stop motion animation and stuff, made it look really old school.
Yeah, this episode really wasn't bad. I think I agree with what Dean said. It was a sidestep. It wasn't like a step back, but it wasn't like contributing, unless I don't know what's happening in the next episode, but I don't think it was a step forward for the whole story unless something's going to happen with the senator. So I guess we'll see.
But none of the
Wait,
first
are you okay?
4 or 5 episodes were step forwards, and you all loved those episodes.
loved
And they
all
all
of them.
kind of
They
just
were great.
trod
They were
the
step
same
forwards.
ground and didn't really progress anywhere. I thought this episode made some bigger leaps with like I say, like the parenting stuff than we've seen in any of the other shit.
Yeah. So pretty much
Episode.
what you asked, Jay, though, is like, I don't know. I think we're just gonna get one arc. I don't think it's gonna be 2. But then again, I also think the show is gonna be 1 season. So I have no idea. And what are you guys laughing at?
I don't know.
Nonsense.
Wade's freaking out and looking at me, and I don't know why.
I don't know.
What's
Like
going
turning
on?
bright red though. God damn, you got sunburn, boy.
I just
Oh no, what's going on, man?
I heard Wade, because he's kind of quiet if somebody else is talking. I just kind of heard him say my name very quietly, and then I saw him start to look over at me.
Yeah, I said, Sean, why are you so quiet?
I was thinking of a thing. I was actually self-reflecting. I was trying to decide if I was unimpressed with the episode because it was unimpressive, or continuing story time. If I was show and tell, if I was unimpressed with the episode, because earlier this week I read this in 2 days, and
Damn.
this is the best Star Wars thing I've seen or read or experienced in a very long time. So I think whatever they showed me tonight probably was gonna be like, I just read like one of the best, like the best Star Wars book of all time. Like, I don't know if anything that they showed me tonight could have lived up to, but I disagree with you, Dean, that this episode advanced more than the first couple. I don't.
Well, let me ask you a question
think
then,
so.
Sean.
Yeah.
In that book that you say is so good, how good were the special effects?
They were incredible. They were incredible. I was switching between the book and the audiobook when I was working, and the Star Wars adult novel audiobooks have music and sound effects.
Oh, that's cool.
So if somebody ignites a lightsaber during the rest of the scene, you just hear the hum of the lightsaber in the background, or during fight sequences, you'll hear the music. So there are special effects, just not visual ones.
They had special effects
No, that's
on my
cool, though.
heart, okay?
It is. It's very cool.
Effects of the heart.
I don't know what you just said. I was too busy pushing the button. I don't know what you were just talking about. But that's okay. I think it had to do something with a book, which I've only read like 4 of in their entire life. So I'm not all that interested anyway.
You should read these books. They're really
I'm
good.
not interested in reading, dude.
Dude, but Elzar Mann, Elzar Mann.
I
is
like
one of the
articles
coolest
for short
Jedis.
stories. I can handle that, but I don't have the
Stellan
attention.
Geos. Look at Look at Stellan Gios in the middle there. Look at him with his crossguard lightsaber.
Yeah, he's a sexy motherfucker, but
Ty
I'm not into the read.
Look at all of them.
Why read when you can watch it, dude? That's the way I look at it.
Because you can't watch this.
It's
It's only a book.
thing.
And I'm never going to know the story. I'm going to forever miss out. That's fine with me. That's perfectly fine with me. But one thing, we did get an advancement, though, this episode. Dude, Omega paid off their debt, so now they can actually move on and do something.
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was too busy thinking about Stellan Gios and his handsome face. I mean, look at that man.
Yeah.
Look at that man. Anyways.
They're beautiful. But yeah, that's so true because now it's just like, now I think it's going to be off and running because we have 6 episodes left.
Yeah.
So I would definitely going to get more Crosshair.
Yes.
I think that it's going to be them pretty much leaving and being on the run now.
More Omega on every mission now because she can't get left behind, or maybe she can. Oh, come on, Hunter, win the fucking match. Win the match, Hunter.
She definitely won. She definitely won.
It's like in Rocky. Which Rocky is that? That ends with them throwing the punches and you don't see who wins the fight.
Oh, the end of part 2.
Is that 2? Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, we're just gonna cut to the next episode of Bad Batch, and they're just gonna be on the mission, and we'll know.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, you know.
There's no way they're gonna leave her behind for the rest of the
Wait, let's do it again. Ready, Wade? Let's go. Oh, yeah. Anyways, one thing about
those noises were not becoming.
One thing about this episode that was incredible was the action sequences.
That's what I'm saying. It was wartime.
Yeah, but action sequences don't make for me. I'll say that for me.
But it had
action
good
sequences
well
don't.
shot. It had everything. Even had the special effects to your so-called books.
Transformer movies have non-stop action, and they still fucking suck. Action has nothing to do with it.
This felt very much like a side story to me. It felt like we
animation is awesome in this show, though.
Yeah,
like when they bust through that little wall thing, and they're in that cavern. They turn the lights, dude. The way a flashlight looks in this animation is fucking rad.
Yeah,
incredible.
No, I will agree.
The one thing I noticed with the animation is I understand. When this episode started and we were in like a sunny area, like a daytime setting, I was like, yes, we're not getting a lot of that. Then I quickly realized why, because it's very clear that the animation does not look as good during the daytime as it does during. Because if you think about
I noticed that too.
Most of the show we've gotten darker lit areas.
It's been too dark. I've commented on it multiple times.
But I think it's because sometimes when you put a bunch of sun on it, like in this episode, the animation kind of. Yeah, Paige, you said you noticed it.
Yeah, no, I definitely did. Especially with the woman, I don't know what her position was, like the bad lady, when she was like standing there. Like you could just tell by like the look at her, like it just the sun did not hit her reflection of her skin correctly. I felt like.
But I thought the usage of this planet was great for that because it had this like half sunlit, half shadow because of like the trees and everything. I thought that was the perfect way to do it, and I thought that I couldn't name the female Imperial officer, but I thought she was great with very little dialogue. They really put a lot of she had a lot of character to her face. I thought, and yeah, she was just like a classic, pissed off looking Imperial officer. It was great.
Yeah, very true. Very true. So with
her again.
Guys, I need you guys to help me feel better about the being able to sit through these last 6 episodes. Please help me by making me feel better and good about the fact that Omega is going to die, right?
No, because then how is she going to be in the Boba Fett show?
Dude, if she's in the Boba Fett show, I for real will be fucking irritated.
But okay,
I want it to happen so badly.
Me too. Can you think about how badass it would be to have Boba Fett and Omega like older?
No, hold on. Say it right. Boba Fett and Omega.
Boba Fett and Omega. We don't know.
Omega what?
We don't know. We don't know if
the hell we do. We do know. We do know.
We don't know if she's gonna choose to go by Fett.
That's
Maybe
true.
she doesn't want to be
But
Omega
she
Fett.
is a Fett. That's the bottom line. Whether she
Raise
chooses
a Palpatine. What the fuck?
And she goes by Skywalker. Nonsense.
just because Ray said at the end of the fucking stupidest movie in the world that my last name is Skywalker doesn't mean she's a real fucking Skywalker.
No, but that doesn't mean that she has to go by Palpatine either. I mean, that scene is dumb for other reasons, but it doesn't mean that she has to go by Palpatine, just like it doesn't mean that Omega has to go by Fett.
What are the chances?
I know, but I'm just saying, like, let's, dude, let's indulge me and make me feel good.
All right. Boba Fett and Omega Fett, okay? Brother, sister, badass, live
Daddy
action.
Fett, Mummy Fett have to get together and do a
Dude,
Fett dance. Or when they meet
Jacob?
in Fett, they have a little baby Fett.
No,
Dean, here's-
because that's incest.
Hey, we don't go there. You watch Loki, don't you?
Yeah, that is true. Dude, 100% though, Omega has to be in the Boba Fett show. I feel like she has to be.
Why
because
else would this entire show be happening right before
Exactly.
Boba Fett?
Exactly. Because
True. Damn it.
Chances that Omega helped Boba Fett build Fennec Shan's metal insides and stuff, because he can't do that stuff, right? He's not like Tony Stark and shit. But if Omega is like, maybe like he's like person back at a base, or maybe they've already been working together, and he goes to her for like mechanical or engineering type stuff, and
We'll definitely see Boba Fett in this then, right? If we think that she'll be in Boba Fett, we're gonna see Boba Fett in Bad Batch, right?
We've got to set it up somehow. We can't just have her walk into Jabba's palace, because we're not even gonna.
Yeah, he has to be in this some way or another. But then again, it could also be like in the Boba Fett story, like she kind of comes into play. Like it's like I don't not to play like hang out, let's play dolls, but like but like comes in and like that's part of the story in the Boba Fett show. Like that's part of the story is Omega being in it.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
Boba
for
Fett started
Wade.
off as an action figure. It only makes sense that they play with action figures.
Just for Wade, they're gonna include Omega in the Boba Fett show in the flashback sequences.
And she
So
died.
so that she can still be a child.
Oh, that would fucking kill me, dude. That would really irritate me bad.
Oh, I would not like that at all.
Yeah.
But how old? I don't know. How old is she gonna be then? I still want Carey Mulligan to play her. Thank you, Dean.
Sean, answer the question.
19 years in between 3 and 4, 3 years in between 4 and 5, 1 year in between 5 and 6, 5 years in between 6 and The Mandalorian.
You might have to restart that all over so I can
I know.
add that up. Sorry.
What was she like in her 40s?
I think it's I think.
Well, we could see the little Jabba's son.
I think it's 28 years later.
I figured we'd see Jabba's son and Boba Fett come back because he finds out Boba's sitting on his dad's throne. That's what I was kind of thinking or hoping.
But how does is that Stinky? Is Stinky the kid?
Stinky, yeah. Stinky.
But how do you do like a badass like gangster entrance with a hut? Like how do they like walk in the front door of the palace and like hold him up with a big like? We've never even seen them like move around. They're just always in one place. At least in live action.
Well, in the specialized editions of New Hope, we see the Han and Jabba scene, and he's just slithering like a slug. It looks really.
But it doesn't really lend itself to like having actual like combat fights with Boba Fett. Like Stinky's gonna have a jetpack. Like let's go, Boba. Let's go.
Dude, I just like had like a vision in my head of the Bad Batch and Omega walking into Jabba's palace with Boba Fett just sitting on that throne, and how fucking badass that would be just to see. like the crew, everyone, like
The actual Bad Batch in live action, do you?
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like that would be awesome to. I mean, we probably won't, but it would be so cool to see like her with them, like she's still with the crew.
Yes.
One of them,
It
at least,
will,
like one of
it will
them is
never
survived.
work. It will
They'd
never
be
work.
so old. They'd be with their accelerated aging.
Oh yeah, you're
they'd
right.
Be so, I mean,
Oh.
Return
Well,
of the Jedi has
they would
Rex
be old,
in
but
it.
hold on. They would be old,
Yeah.
but if Rex is the old man in Return of the, no, I know it's stupid, but just
Rex is the
like-
old man in Return of the Jedi. Yeah,
they,
I know.
they could
please
be.
hear me out here, dude. I think it's stupid too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Wait,
If-
Rex is in Return of the Jedi?
And
Supposedly.
he was probably what compared to human years, probably around 60, 70 in that. And if they're
Right.
accelerated, then he's probably around 40ish in New Hope time. I don't know, maybe.
Right, he's the reason. Even if they could get around the age thing or like have it set at a different time, here's the reason, right? You know how bad Luke Skywalker looked in The Mandalorian. Now imagine Tamura Morrison's face stretched onto a Wrecker-sized body, and then another one next to him shrunken down to a tech-sized body, and then you've got in the middle you've got a Hunter-sized regular Tamura Morrison. And they're just gonna look like these melted bubblegum blobs of Tamura Morrison.
Well, they all look
CGI.
different, so at least
They're
like
gonna
that
look-
would be nice.
But it would have to
It'd
be
be
Tamura
easier
Morrison
I
like
think
morphed
if
into different shapes and sizes, like a sim.
I think there'd only be one of them. I think it would be a thing where like maybe one of them has survived up to this point and is still with Omega. And I mean,
Which will
it could
probably be Wrecker.
or Wrecker, but I would kind of go with Tech. Kind of go with someone who's not the expected one.
Tamura Morrison ain't pulling that off. I'm sorry. I don't want to body shame
Yeah,
anyone, but Tamura
I'm going with
Morrison is no
Hunter or
Tech.
You don't
Oh,
need
okay.
to.
He would have to go full on Christian Bale machinist.
You're too confined into this like it has to look just like.
Yo, it's gonna be Crosshair. Just throwing that out there.
Dude, that would be badass, but he's still a bad guy, and he turned Omega into a bad person. That would be new page. I'm on board. I love that.
I don't think he's gonna do it. I think.
If we could just
All right,
have
this is
Tamura
Star Wars.
Morrison
Let's
play,
be
like,
real. He's
Hunter
gonna
and-
get redeemed some way or another.
Oh yeah, it's
That will
Yeah.
annoy me so bad if he does.
Maybe the rest of the Bad Batch dies, and he like is like, I need to protect Omega now, and like, I don't know if that would be reckless.
Oh
if we
my
see
god!
her
And then we have the
Crosshair.
Star Wars version of the profession. What's that movie? The Luc Besson movie.
Leon the Professional. Yes,
We have the Star Wars version of that, and I would be down for that as a show.
Okay, I'm on board now. If that happens, I'm on board with that.
That's a fucking show right there. Bad Batch is just a prequel to that, as far as I'm concerned. Let's
But we're not going
go.
to have Omega running around in a bra trying to seduce Crosshair, right? Because that's just wrong. That was
You know who else shows up in
That was
the
fucking-
palace?
that was weird.
At the beginning of the Boba Fett show. First, Crosshair comes in with Omega, and then Stellan Gios. Stellan Gios walks in after.
When do they even take place? Is that like the Resistance? When is that?
No, this is 300 years before the prequels.
Oh, so they just looking
Yeah,
damn
so right around the
good.
time Sean started talking about that book.
Do we have anything else to say about this episode in Bad Batch? Because I know Dean's got a little game that we're going to play that sounds like a lot of fun.
Not really, but I want to really quickly before we go into the game. Everybody, I swear I'm not going to talk about the book again, but that'd be really funny if I did. Tomorrow at Anime Expo Light or something like that, they're showing Star Wars Visions, which is the next show coming after this one.
Is that the anime style one?
That's the anime style show. That's going to be the next show after.
That's
Bad
got to be
Batch
like High
finishes.
Republic or something, right? They've got to be lightsaber
it's
heavy.
gonna-
Like
It's
each,
gonna be
from what I
anthology.
read, it's an anthology.
Yeah.
It's from a different director and its own story.
Yeah, and there's a whole
So-
book coming out in October based on only one of the episodes. So we're gonna get more information about that tomorrow. So you guys, if y'all are excited for more Star Wars stuff, you should keep an eye on that. Cause
Yes, send me that so I know I'm gonna be
That
checking it
sounds
out.
cool. I'm looking forward to that. If it's like the Animatrix but in Star Wars, then let's go.
Dude, that Tron animated series was really fucking cool.
Uprising. Yeah.
But okay, we're gonna hand it over to Dean now. Dean's got a little game he's prepared for us. I'm looking forward to this. This should be fun. What are we doing, man?
Well. This game is called Bloody Basic. It's a Star Wars word game. You're gonna get a list of words. Some of them are gonna be Star Wars words, and some of them are gonna be British slang words. And whoever guesses which one is which gets a point. If you can tell me what the Star Wars word is referring to, if it's a planet, if it's a character, if it's a race, etc., you'll get an extra point. And if you can tell me what the English slang word means, you'll also get another point. So,
is this like a buzz-in, or are you gonna call on us?
I'm gonna call on you.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna be so bad at this. Just throw that out there, everyone.
Forward to this.
I
And
make up my own words as I talk. So
I've got no frame of reference really how well. I mean, I kind of know how well you know Star Wars, but obviously these words are all the British slang words are pretty like common to me, so I don't know how well I've gauged this, but we'll find out. So we can. Okay, so we'll start off with Braca. I can spell it if you want.
sure.
Who's going first?
Beraca. Yeah, right. Braca, Sean.
Wait, spell it again.
Braca.
I
I'm
think
struggling
it's
with
a
my own
planet in
handwriting.
Star
not doing it.
Wars.
Final
Anyone?
answer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a planet in Star Wars, and I'm pretty sure I know where it's from.
That is correct.
You're a psycho.
It's in Jedi Fallen Order. That's in Jedi Fallen Order. It's where Cal lands on Braca. Actually,
Okay.
they went to it in Bad Batch.
Oh
a couple
yeah.
episodes ago
That's where they met up with old
with Rex.
Rex.
That was on Braca. Yeah.
I knew that sounded.
Okay, blower.
Whose turn is it?
Who wants to have a go?
I'll take. Oh, you said blower.
Blower. Blower.
Blower. Blower.
Yes.
Is it blower or blower?
Blower.
Blower. All right.
Well,
I'm gonna say. I'll go with this one. I'm gonna go with a British word, and it's a slang for a blowjob. I guess I'm not right.
Paige gets 1 point. It is a British slang word, and it means a phone.
Oh, okay.
What?
I'm not close at all. I thought you were gonna say.
It means a phone.
I thought you were gonna say you're right. It does mean blowjob, but it's a Star Wars word.
It's a Star Wars term for
hooker or something. I was thinking a lady of the night.
Oh my god.
Okay. Toff.
Right, wait.
Toff. Toff.
That's British slang. Yep, that is British slang for when you I can't say it. I can't say what I was going to say because it involved the word jizz. So never mind.
You just said it.
You just said the word.
I am dying so bad to do an X-rated show.
jizz?
So,
Sean J's dying to jizz.
it's British slang though. I'll go with British slang.
All right, you get a point.
I don't know what it means though.
Back to me.
What does it mean?
It does not mean jizzing.
A toff is we'll say an unpleasant upper class person. So like a snob or something like that.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
All right, hit me with one, Dean. Come on, hit me with one.
All right.
Give him a hard one.
Okay,
You're good at this.
what is a loper? Loper.
Well, I feel like that's British slang.
For what?
I
Want to have a guess at what?
he said a blower was a phone, so none of this shit makes sense over there. They're doing some weird stuff on the other side of the ocean, so I'm not even gonna try to guess.
Okay, that is incorrect. A loper
Really?
is a Star Wars creature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A loper.
All right,
don't
so
have-
you say I gotta find my blower. Like, where's my blower?
I would say, oh, I've got to speak. I need to speak to Paige. I better get her up on the blower. Is kind of like how you would say it.
No, you're lying.
I swear.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I got to get Jake on the blower. Let's go. You know. Anyway.
My turn.
It sounds weirder when you say it now. I'm not gonna. I don't say that word. Most of these aren't words that I would use, but they are words. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go with tonk.
Oh, it's my
Tonk. Tonk.
Tonk. I'm gonna say it's a Star Wars planet.
That is incorrect. Tonk is British slang for large or very big.
Oh, so like tank,
Yeah,
Tonk.
but tonk.
but
I can
tonk.
actually tell you the origin of this one. In the like 60s and 70s, there was like a toy company like that did like
Tonka
trucks
toy.
and cars for
Yeah,
babies,
yeah.
Tonka toys.
Yeah.
So tonk.
I'm a '90s kid. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
I get it.
That's not an excuse, Paige. I'm 21 and I know what Tonka Toys is. You can't.
I know
I'm
what
a
it is, too.
90s kid. Yeah. Okay. See.
Oh man.
Okay, right. Jay, you get Ello Asti. That's 2 words. That's ELLOASTY.
That's British slang. The LO is really hello, but your lot can't pronounce the H. And what was the second word?
Asti. ASTY.
Asshole. Hello, asshole.
No, that is incorrect. That is a Star Wars character.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you know that one, Sean? You look like you might have known.
No, but it just sounds like a Star Wars something.
Hello,
Well, it does sound like what Jay is saying as well. That's exactly what I thought of when I looked at it. Oh man, I like that one. Okay.
Back to me, Dean. I gotta redeem myself.
Okay. We're gonna go with FASS. FASS.
Fast. I'm gonna go with British slang again, but I don't know what for. Maybe
Want to
being
take a
fast.
guess? What was that?
It's being fast, but you guys can't pronounce T's. So.
You just gonna claim that we can't pronounce every letter until I
Yeah.
get to like no letters.
Yeah.
okay. Then say letter
Yeah.
instead of letter. Say letter.
You guys pronounce your T's like they're D's.
No.
Anyway,
No.
How do you
All right.
pronounce the letter Z?
it depends in what context. Because if it
Zed,
was Dragon Ball
correct.
Z,
Like
I would say Dragon Ball Z. But if it was like Z for zebra, then it would be Z for zebra.
In
Anyway,
zebra. Exactly. And we're the ones that are crazy.
Zebra.
Drive on the
Zebra.
wrong
It's
side of the road.
Dean. It's zebra.
yeah.
It's zebra over there. They're weird, man.
Anyway,
I know.
Give me
well,
Boss Bot. I know what that is.
Wait, what
That's
was,
not
what
on
was
this
fast?
list. And first, I'm glad you asked, Sean. I'll give you the 1 point for British slang. It does
Okay.
mean vagina. It's
Say the word again.
Fast. It's originally like a Caribbean word that like made its way over, and the
I
full
wonder
version.
how.
The full version
You
is
fucking assholes.
you would say fashy hole is a common insult that you hear a lot of like
I
black
don't like
guys
it either
will
way.
say in London. You get
No,
I don't like it either way.
fashy
That-
Oh, I
hole
thought-
is
That's
just,
something
you
that
know.
pisses me off. I'm calling him a fassy hole. He's gonna be like, "What?"
I thought you were shaking your head.
And then the dude's gonna be like, "Is that a planet?"
Is that a character
I don't
from
see
Star
that
Wars?
in Harry Potter. Anyway,
Right. Who was that one? That was Sean, right? So
So Sean, my turn.
Dave. Okay. You get Teth. Teth.
Teth. All right. I'm going to say it again. Teth is a Star Wars planet.
Nicely done. 2 points for Paige.
It's the planet from the Clone Wars movie. It's the one the monastery's on where they climb up the sides on the walkers. The Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
was going to write down the context details for all of these Star Wars words, but I didn't have enough space on the page.
Sorry, guys.
That's like
Um,
the only good scene in that movie. Is the only reason I remember it.
Okay, Jay.
Don't
you
want to
get-
silence me.
Blausabella.
Ooh.
That's BLOSOWSABELLA. Blausabella.
why don't you give me something like dogging, dude? I know what that means.
Because I know you know that one.
What is
I
it?
saw you there last week.
So, dog, what are you doing this weekend, baby? Oh, I'm going dogging. And anyway,
I don't
British.
think they say it like that. I think part of the appeal is the anonymity. But anyway, going on.
Yes, dude, my whole world was opened up to something new when I was first introduced to that by a Scottish girl. But I will say that's a Star Wars name.
That is a 19th century disheveled lady in London. You are incorrect.
It sounded like a Wookiee name to me.
Yeah, say that again. It was too long. I figured it had to be from Star Wars. Say that again.
Blausabella.
Yeah,
Okay, I can kind
That
of.
was a Bella.
yeah, now I can kind of the Bella part, especially.
Yeah, it's weird how the
Zelda.
context just changes everything. These are actually
They're
kind of
not,
a lot
they're not
closer than I.
Italian. They're British.
These are coming up a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. So I feel like this was good.
I've guessed every single time, not gonna lie. So
Okay,
not like I
Sean.
knew.
Sean, you get Skive. SKIVE.
That's a British slang word, isn't it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm pretty sure it's a British slang word. I don't know what it means, but I feel like I've heard it used.
1 point, and you want to take a guess?
I mean, I've
Take a
heard people say like this place is skivy or skeevy or something like that. So like skive, I don't know if that would be used in
No.
the proper context. Or...
In this context, to skive is to like skip. You like when you skip class, you skive class.
Oh,
like,
skive. Okay.
You
You
can
guys are
skive.
fucking weird. What the fuck?
You can
That's...
skive off work. You can skive off,
Why not just say
grandma's
skip?
birthday party. You can,
Skive,
anything where you're
why?
supposed to be there and you're not. You're skiving.
What is, why?
Skiving, guys.
You guys just want to use the letter V, and I don't know why.
Yes.
Because we need to learn how to pronounce all the letters.
Is composed of 3 fucking different letters. That's why.
Pretty much.
Okay, Paige, you get Gobby, GOBBY.
Now that's
Dobby
very
has
fun.
no master.
All right.
Dobby is a free elf.
You said Gobby or Dobby?
Gobby, GOBBY.
Screw you guys. You guys made me think Dobby, so that's all right. Dobby is British though.
Yeah.
Gobby. What's a Gobby? There's a Gobby. I'm trying to think of like.
No,
is
I'm
it an
really
adjective? Is
love
it
the
a
way that
verb?
you're
Is it
working
a
through them.
noun?
You're trying them out in like slightly different
Yeah.
contexts to try and get a feel for like how they might be used.
I gotta figure out what's like an adverb, noun. I'm gonna adjective. I'm gonna go with Gabby. Gobby. Is it Gabby? Gabby's my sister's name.
Gobby.
Gobby. I'm gonna say it's a British word. for bitch. I'm sorry. I'm being so
It's a
inappropriate
British
today,
word.
guys.
And it doesn't mean bitch. You can be a gobby bitch though. That's a common expression.
Is it like
go-
talkative?
Gobby is loud.
Okay, so me.
Loudly aggressive, and
Okay.
talks a lot.
Yeah, so I was thinking like you're gobby.
Yeah,
But you're
your gob is your mouth. You'd say shut your
okay.
gob. And a blowjob could also be known as a gob job, but that's really disgusting, and nobody says that.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
So like if I were to be like, you gobby fuck, then that would
that's good. But don't say give me a gob job.
Like some asshole who wants to fuck up at the bar. You're like, you gobby fuck, dude.
I'm going to use that one from now on.
Would you like a gobby job?
Not that one. I'm going to say, you're a gobby bitch.
Why is it Barney all of a sudden? Jesus. Okay. Who's next? It's Jay. You're next, aren't you? Okay. So you can have it's hard because I know that you probably know more of these than you almost as many of these as like Jay does. Sean does Star Wars.
I'm over here like, oh,
all right. We'll go Reem. REEM. Reem.
I'm gonna ream you a new butthole.
British slang for really, really good, hard, aggressive sex. I'm gonna give her a good ream.
Oh, you were so close. You were so close to that 2 points. No, it is British slang, and it just means really, really nice. Like you went one word too long. Like if you would have just said really, really good, I probably would have let you have it. But you went really, really good sex.
Dude, I am gonna ream her so hard.
Give her the old ream and cream.
That means something very different.
Gob job.
I definitely ream from a gob job.
That means something very different here.
Yeah.
Giving someone a reaming, ream into them or something.
Yeah, that's where I was kind of coming from. Because here, like, if you ream someone, you kind of chew them out, you yell at them.
Yeah.
So I was like, aggressive sex, like know, like
It's gotta be something similar, right?
Okay, Sean.
Okay.
You get Tuka. TOOKA. Tuka.
I think I'm gonna say it's a animal in Star Wars.
That is correct.
Is it? Is it really?
That is a creature in Star Wars, and it's commonly used in a expression, I believe, in Star Wars, like by the Tuka's tail or something like that, or by the tail, like we made it by the tail of a Tuka or something like that. I know it does come up, so yeah, well done. Okay, Paige, you can have Wrongboar. That's ORONGBOAR. Wrongboar.
I'm gonna say, to me, it sounds like an animal, but not a British animal. So I'm gonna say it's a Star Wars animal creature.
That is correct.
Let's go. What does this look like? I'm gonna have to look it up.
Do you want some scores? How long have we got? Because I've got so many of these.
You should save some though. Save some so we can like play this another time too with like a guest or something. So don't use them all.
It would be unfair to play this with Thomas Harper or Marie Wilson because they will know every Star Wars word, so they can just filter them out by proxy.
I don't know if they'd have gotten that one.
I don't know about some of these. Maybe.
Really?
I don't know. I think these are hard.
Yeah. Some of these are like they were mentioned once in a supplemental encyclopedia book.
But Sean, you're behind on the spoiler, man. Watch some of these Star Wars matches and tell me that they're not going to know this stuff.
That's fair.
It's ridiculous. All right, we'll we'll go one more. Do you want to go tiebreaker for Paige and Sean, and then we'll wrap up?
Sure, let's do
You
it.
both got 6. Jay had 2.
Sorry, Jay.
That's all right. That's all right.
Between Sean and reading that book 20,000 times, and Paige with a like phonetic working out, it's a it's a chess match and a half. You've been caught in the middle here.
Still in Geos, dude. The handsome face, the handsome man.
Right. Should I give you both like one the same, and you would just whoever gets it first?
No, give us one each.
All right. Oh yeah, because you might get 2 or 1. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Who's next? Sean.
Which the tiebreaker between those.
Yes. So I suppose it doesn't really matter.
Muted Paige.
Sorry. I just got some packages from Amazon.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. We're gonna go.
So we're both answering?
I don't
No,
know.
I think we're
do
gonna
you
go one at a time. I think
we'll do one at a time. All
I
right.
don't
Who
know if
wants to go
answering at the same
first?
time will work on here.
Who wants to go
Very
first?
true.
Paige, you can go first.
All right,
Okay, I'll go first.
Paige. Okay. Koch. Kotch. Koch. Kotch.
Koch. Ooh. This is a tricky one. I thought it was a Star Wars planet at first, but Koch. You said Koch, right?
Koch.
Koch.
Kotch. Koch.
Koch. Koch. Koch. I'm gonna say British word for crotch.
You get 1 point. That is a British slang term, and koch means to sit down comfortably or relax. So, like, you could koch and watch Netflix, or just come round mine and koch. We'll just smoke some weed and we'll just koch all day.
Koch.
Watch TV, koch and watch TV. The more I say it, the less it works. But trust me, that's the real thing. Okay, Sean. Okay, we're gonna go with Kip. 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 Just because it was right next to Paige's.
Is that British slang for a nap or sleep?
And your winner,
Gonna have a
Sean.
Gonna have a quick.
Nice.
Gonna have a quick kip.
Wow,
Yeah.
Sean, good for you. You're more
have a
British
kip.
than I thought.
Yeah.
I think they say that in Harry Potter at some point, and that's why I know.
The Weasley's
They
probably.
get naps in that movie?
Yeah.
I think the
But-
Weasleys probably.
Yeah, they're always having a
I don't
kip.
think they say it in the movies.
Yeah, probably Fred and George have a lot of kips when they
I feel
Yeah, I could see
when
that.
they flunk out of Hogwarts.
Yeah.
They probably
Is-
koch and kip a whole lot.
Dean, have you got Criff on there?
Criff.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's a Star Wars word. I do not have that on here.
Put it on there.
Criff. And you're not going to tell me.
And I'll send you what it is. I'll send you what it means.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to play this game another time.
Yes.
Twitch.
No.
I was a lot better at it than I thought. It's all 50-50 guesses for me, though. So there's that.
I just assume Brits are perverts, so everything has to do with sex. So that's my
Yeah, I know they're vulgar like I am, so I thought I'd be better at it, but I wasn't that bad.
I thought you would do okay. I thought there might be some crossover with like just the vulgar tendencies of some of the culture there. I thought Jay was going to run away with this, to be honest, but there we go.
I just want one of them to be right. Like you thought it was a British word, but you got the meaning of the word right, but it's actually like a Star Wars word. Like, I want one of those to happen.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to figure out what the Star Wars word for blowjob is, Dean.
Yes,
You
please.
know,
Oh
I don't
man,
think
I
they've
just
ever
asked one of the
said-
Twi'leks I'm seeing next week. You know how it is.
Gotta be some of the comics,
just-
you know.
Come on, Twi'lek, babe. Give me some of that gob job. Action.
Oh no, please.
Yeah.
Until next week, though, thanks for joining us, everybody. Sean, why don't you tell the folks where they can find you at, bud?
At Sean_AFK on Twitter. Everything that I do is in my bio, or I tweet about it or something.
Sweet. And Dean Lewis, where can the folks find you at?
Find me on Twitter at Dean Lewis 2099, where I'll tweet British perspectives on world pop culture and events, and maybe Star Wars, and maybe just vulgarity. So a bit of everything that you like. Come get
Yeah.
it.
I love talking about raunchy, vulgar sex shit. It's fun. Anyway, but I still, all the shows I do are not.
MJ.
So, whatever. I need to do a late night show. I need to get a bunch of people together, do a late night crazy show, let people fucking drink, smoke, do whatever they want to do, and just get crazy. Paige Frabetti, other than a match you've got coming up here this month that you're going to be training hard for, what else are you doing, and where can people find you at?
Yeah, you guys can check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Front Page News 9. I also run my own movie blog on Instagram titled Feature Flicks without the C, just so you guys know. And yeah, guys, I better all see you there July 21st. I'm working my butt off, so our suspects are trying to continue this winning streak, so trying to make it happen. We play for Team Suspects right here, baby.
Hell yeah.
You know it's a beep.
Y'all can find me on the Twitter at jwade1134. That's the letter J, WADE1134, as well as at the Jcast Network on Twitter. And there will be no Speaking of Schmodown tomorrow, but we'll be back next week. And yeah, it's going to be a damn good time. Everyone, have a great night and a great week, and we'll talk to you next time. Oh, yeah. Wrong one. The video clip is. Hey, so everybody have a great week, and we will talk to you next time. You want to hear something funny? The mic wasn't on that whole time.
No way.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, wow.
So smooth.